Opening up the UFC 315 fight card, we have Brad Katona taking on Bekzat Almakhan. Brad Katona, 14-4 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He is coming off that very close loss to Jeong Matsumoto. He's taking on Bekzat Almakhan.
Oh, bullshit.
11-2 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He's coming off that loss to Umar Nurmagomedov, which was his UFC debut. Brad Katona, we've seen a few times. He's one of only, well, now there's 6 Canadians on this card, but we had 5 until the late edition for Benoit. But he's one of only a handful of Canadians on this card. But we've
What's
seen
your
him.
least favorite country?
Ooh, I don't have a least favorite country. Not on air, at least. Brad Katona is a 2-time Ultimate Fighter winner. He's an accomplished guy. He hasn't quite beaten those giant names. He hasn't really worked his way into any sort of rankings. But when he does, he moves. What the hell are we laughing at?
Like 4 people at once just go India. Jesus.
Well, I mean, they are commenting that, but that's insane. Indians are wild supporters of our show because they gamble and they love sports. So I appreciate it.
Jesus.
Brad Katona, 2-time Ultimate
Honestly,
Fighter
I think
winner.
mine would be Dagestan at this point. Fucking boring ass wrestlers.
That's just a tiny little country, too. It's easy to hate, meaning there's not billions of them retaliating against you. Listen, Brad Katona, damn it. He's won the Ultimate Fighter twice. He comes forward. He's got good striking. He's got good cardio. He's got good takedowns. He's not great at anything. Pretty good at most things. He is coming off that loss to Jeong Matsumoto where he was fast. He pressured forward. He landed a really nice elbow early, but was just not able to get it done. He's taking on Bekzat Almakhan, a very good fighter. He's got tight, dangerous striking, excellent offensive wrestling. He's smooth on his feet. He fires away in the pocket. As soon as his opponents are comfortable and they start kickboxing, that's when he'll transition to the takedowns. If they're not flowing with the kickboxing and striking, then he will choose to strike with them. His hands are dangerous as well. We saw that in his UFC debut when he dropped Umar Nurmagomedov basically instantly. That guy landed 5 strikes the entire fight. That's all he landed in that whole fight. And it was all he needed because he dropped Umar instantly and it turned Umar into a Dagestani wrestler where he just took him down, held him down the rest of that fight. Here's the reality of this situation.
Fuck Dagestan.
Here's the reality of this situation. Bekzat is a favorite here. The line is closing, though. You can see he opened at -250. He's now -161. Even better odds at Bet Openly. But I understand it. He's very well-rounded. He's got good wrestling. He's got good striking. We saw the power. But he lost in his UFC debut. And I am sick, Jacob. I am sick of betting on and picking people who lose in their UFC debut, but they looked good. So then next time out, we did it. We fell into that trap with Roberto Romero. We fell into that trap with Jordan Vucenic. I'm done falling into that trap. Brad has won fights in an octagon. Brad has won the Ultimate Fighter 2 times. He's got skills. He moves forward. He makes things happen. Brad Katona is my pick. What are you doing with this fight, Jacob?
Yeah, I like Brad Katona as well because you just, like you pretty much already outlined, you know what you're getting. You know that you're getting a solid fighter. You know that you're getting somebody that can go a hard 15 minutes. You know that he can take a punch. You know that he can counter wrestle. He can offensive wrestle. He can defensive wrestle. You just know what you're getting. And when I'm watching this guy, Bekzat, what is it? I don't. Bekzat.
I'm just saying Bekzat, but I am not the authority on how to pronounce names.
Almakhan. Diaz, is it? When I'm watching Almakhan, I mean, yeah, he had that one shot versus Umar, and he's got the regional tape, but this is definitely a welcome to the UFC moment for Bekzat, because this isn't just some guy that's just kind of lingering around the UFC, that he is also this talent level of like kind of the regional people he's been fighting. Brad Katona is a UFC fighter. He is not the talent level of a regional fighter. He is a legit fighter. So if Almakhan comes in and smokes Brad Katona, I'll be incredibly impressed. But as a pick, I know what I'm getting with Brad Katona. Still some question marks against high-level competition. And Almakhan, what? Almakhan. And so I got to go Brad Katona just because, you know.
Wow. I actually have not looked at your picks this week, so I don't know where I know where you're at on a few because you made it well known.
Hey, bitch. I sat there.
Tiffany behind me? Because you're not talking to me like that.
I would talk about you before I would talk about her like that. I tell you that. I mean, there's no question about that. There's no way I'm fucking talking to her like that. So don't be looking around for Tiffany.
And it's not because
I don't even use that word around Tiffany.
And he's not saying it because, like, oh, she's a woman.
She physically
It's 'cause
fucking abuses me.
He's terrified of her.
Fucking put hands on me. What'd you say? Don't you say that. I have 2 girls. You are not going to talk like that.
Her accent has loosened up since being with me. You know that is how she talked when we first met.
That's how she talks, Angela. You're just used to it.
When we first met, the first conversation we ever had on the phone was like she was coming to Connecticut. She was at a friend's house, and I heard something. I said, "What was that?" She's like, "Coyotes." There's coyotes out in the field here. I was like, "Holy fuck, this is how you talk." But she lost that. Well, Jacob and I.
No, I was going to say, bitch. I sat front row at the Apex watching my guy, Gene Matsumoto, who I'm a big Gene guy, and I thought he was just going to steamroll Brad Katona. And I watched that fight, and I was like, oh, God. Like, this is I mean, the way that Brad fought Gene is a very super well-rounded, very, very good fighter. And he went fucking toe-to-toe with Jeong Matsumoto, so that's why he's my pick.
Yeah, we're both on the Brad side. If we take a look at the DraftKings fantasy pricing, $7,600 for Brad as a dog. And if you watch my DraftKings fantasy video, I break it down. This dude scores points in that loss to Gene Matsumoto. A loss.
Ruth Langmore, yeah, that literally is.
That's
I mean, it's
the comparison
it's a
that he
carbon
makes.
copy, yeah.
He scored.
If you're going to stop me, you're going to have to kill me.
He scored 56.
That's what Tiffany says when she's trying to vacuum during the middle of fights. I'm like, get out of here. If you want to stop me.
Anyway, Brad Katona is the pick. He will be in my DraftKings fantasy lineup. And if you want to check out what the Optimizer has to say, what BetSam has to say, what Artem has to say, or the artificial intelligence, every single pick, bet, and tool is available right now, not just for UFC 315, but UFC 316 and the 2 fight nights in between. WeWantPicks.com. Just click become a member at the top. We got a couple super chats, including a monster. Let's start.
I wonder if we're going to pull a fucking auto tonight.
Oh, here's the Billy. $1.99 from David Rios. I'm glad Angelo beat AIDS. All right.
Wow. I missed that
Kicked
announcement.
it.
Last I heard
Yeah, kicked it. That's, you see I'm putting the weight back on? Post-AIDS weight.
I heard it was not looking good.
Sebastian Flarot. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Wallaburton. What does this mean?
What the Halliburton, you dumb bitch.
Why would I know what that is? Thank you for the super chat. And then a massive $100 donation from OG supporter Riff Raff. Jacob is back, baby. It's a sign of a cash typhoon for We Want Picks at UFC Montreal. And Radke is going to put Malat to sleep. Welcome back, Mr. Lines. Listen, I picked Malat. I've got a bet going on Radke, though.
I messaged
Thank
Mr.
you,
Radke on the gram today. Little pep
Did
talk.
He respond?
Not yet.
Did he respond when he was lock of the week?
Blood. Brother. Bride. Yeah, he must have watched. He's watched the videos before because he said because in my lock of the week breakdown I said blood, brother. He's like, I'm glad I got you on board that blood brother pride or something like that.
Dude, that sounds like a gang motto or like cutting up sheets on the weekends.
Well, he said that somebody's going to have to pay for booing the national anthem.
He's just holding that grudge from the hockey game. Thank you, Riff Raff.